Hello, can you hear me? Hello, everybody. Dr. Willie, Jolley, and...
This is Dee Taylor Jolley. Good evening.
Notice how she... This is Dee Taylor Jolley. Good evening. Well, folks, how are you? Hope you're doing great. Welcome to Happily Married Monday with the Jolleys. Every Monday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Time on Jolley Television. How you like that?
Facebook Live.
Facebook Live. So it's our TV program, but we're glad to say, due to your comments, your suggestions, that we now have these Happily Married Monday episodes posted to YouTube and a YouTube channel. So you can get it on our YouTube channel if you miss an episode, or you want to direct some people to some that you might have really, were moved by. Let me tell you in
Or you found that was interesting.
Or you found it interesting. Well, let me tell you in advance that we've been recording some content for you that'll be down the road as part of our repository of information. When we started this, we wanted to create a site, jollymarriage.com, that would not only be us having our program, but also resources of people who've been married 30, 40, 50, 60, and we even had one who was married 70 years.
Yes.
So what were the secrets that they taught us? I really believe that it's critically important that if you're going to have a happy marriage, that you get mentors, marriage mentors, people who have successfully navigated this process called marriage and done it well. Not just somebody who married, but or been married a long time. Some people married a long time, but not really happy, or
because you're married does not mean you're happy.
That's right.
Okay.
But find people who are happily married. You can usually tell they're holding hands. They love being around each other, like I love being around her. It turns me on.
Thank you, dear. Let's
Anyway,
get to the topic.
So for hope, we got to make it so we don't assume people don't know who we are. We are the authors of the book, Make Love,
Make Money,
Make It Last, 10 Secrets for Shaping a Great Marriage. The book is now available on Amazon. And then we have the new audio version, 7 discs that are dynamite, read by the authors, me and her. And it's available at jollymarriage.com. And then the live seminar, 2 CDs from Grace Baptist Church, or Grace Church, where we did it there. And then the workbook.
yes. And it all comes in digital format.
All
So you just
available
download
digital
it.
now for those
Yes.
people in Australia, those people in New Zealand, those people in South Africa who've heard me speak and have said, I want to have a happy marriage. I want to get my marriage really going great. You can get it digitally, not have to worry about shipping costs. Just go to jollymarriage.com. We're trying to figure out. And by the way, would you do me a favor, folks? Beyond subscribing to this program and beyond sharing this with your friends. Those are 2 things we need everybody to do: subscribe and share it. We want you also to share your ideas, what we can do to expand, what questions you
what
have.
topics of discussion
Topics you
would
want
like.
us to talk about.
Everybody seemed to like sex.
Oh yeah. Let's see. I got to put my little glasses on. Y'all know I'm trying to be cute. I can't be cute. Let's see here. Okay. Great. Mr. Darian DuPaul. Thank you, Darian, and my pleasure. I was on the Coach Ricky Terry program tonight, and he promoted this. He told people we were gonna. He listened.
You.
So thank you, Coach Terry, and thank you, Brother DuPaul, Darian, for joining in. Well, we got a lot of people joining in tonight because we're gonna talk about sex. Yeah, we are. We're gonna talk about sex. And what
a topic that couples don't normally talk about.
Yeah, they don't talk about it.
Married couples don't normally talk about it.
Well, church folks don't talk about it.
Church folks don't talk
Okay,
about
now church folks
I wonder why. It's
don't
because
talk
we all
about
button up now.
Button up, and They don't want to talk about sex because they think it's maybe ungodly to talk about sex. That's not true. No, that's not true. The Bible says the wedding bed is undefiled. It's all good. Married folks can be going at it, and it's all good. In fact, in Proverbs it says, never lose the longing for that beautiful flower you met in your youthful
my
days.
goodness.
That's what it says in Proverbs. If you read it in the Message version, it says never forget that flower.
That makes me want to fan.
You see why I love her. We've been together almost 39 years. I was a pup. I was a pup.
You were a wild pup.
All right.
Let's not go there.
Let's not go there. So we're going to talk about chapter number 8 in our book. Chapter number 8 is sex, headaches, and other lies. When people tell that lie that I have a headache and don't want to have sex tonight because I got a headache, that's a lie.
Well, there might be some other issues why they don't want to have sex. So what's
now, that's what we want to talk about.
Are you being turned down in the bedroom? Let's get to it.
All right.
Let's stay on target. Let's get to it. Come on.
All right. Well, I just want to make sure people know that that's one of the three big boulders that breaks up marriage: sex, money, and communication.
And communication is a common thread with all.
Yeah, and if you don't talk, right?
Yes, and the challenge I think becomes then how to talk. I often I don't know how to say to my husband this.
So you've had a lot of this. When we do marriage seminars, she'll have ladies who want to talk to her separately, privately, and some of them are very interesting conversations.
I would say overall that the comments that I get, how do you get your husband to? That's what I get. Or my husband is so dictatorial, or he doesn't listen, or I say, well, could we try this? He's less inclined to be flexible, to perhaps let her lead. So I'm not a psychologist. Does that come from insecurities?
Thank you, Cedric. He said we're great. Thank you.
Aww.
Thank you.
Does that come from insecurities? I don't know. But those are the kind of questions that I get when we are out together and we give programs. We talk about relationships. And the women want to know, number one, how do you get your husband to respond to you the way that he does? How do you get him to talk about you the way that he does? And he seems to genuinely care and be tender.
Let's give people some context in case they've never been to one of my events. When I speak at an event, I always talk about my wife. I always talk about my wife and how she turns me on and how I'm so grateful for our marriage and how she is the catch me out. She's the cream in my coffee and the butter on my bread.
Okay, so what does that do? So why do you do that?
Let me finish.
We might have people who are in and out. It's Monday night.
Let me finish. And I tell them that I would crawl over broken glass to get to her. Now, why do I do that? Is because we have a relationship where she knows that I love her. And I do it for a number of reasons. One is to elevate her and promote her. And two is to make sure I make a stake and a comment early on. So over the years when I was traveling alone, women would hit on me. They were fine, but I didn't want to mess up my marriage, so I'd say no. So that just put a stake in the ground. I'm off limits. I'm not fooling around, okay? Not going to happen.
But I think the first reason why you would publicly say positive things about me is that it reinforces our relationship.
Yes.
And it makes me feel secure.
Yes. So, a couple things I want to say about that. Now, men, we're going to talk about why many of you have come up to me and said, my wife didn't give me none, all right? I'm just going to talk. She ain't giving me none. And it's problematic. Now, we want to talk about maybe what are the reasons why there's this problem in the bedroom.
So here's the topic. Are you being turned off in the bedroom?
Yep.
Does that mean you're not getting it?
Somebody not getting something.
Okay. Reasons why
Something
you're
ain't happening.
late.
Something ain't popping. Ah!
The reason why you're mate
Because I
may
want to
not
be
be
popping, baby. All right, go ahead.
may not be interested in sex.
Yeah.
With you.
Yeah. Well, I just
And
said.
I say sex with you
I don't know what that
because
means.
sometimes, at least you think that they're getting it some other place. Okay, so let's go to some of the reasons. So,
That has
of
come up in the
course- Yes,
conversation.
so that has come up.
Yep.
And so Psychology Today, which of course I do a lot of reading of Psychology Today and the internet searches and the like in terms of what are some of the common reasons why, and to validate what I get an earful of when I'm talking to women. Okay, and the first one, so we talk about what are some of the, why aren't you getting any in the bedroom?
Yeah.
Okay, one of the problems is that you're just overwhelmed, at least for
You
women.
know the women.
Are overwhelmed.
But brothers ain't overwhelmed. when what you need, I ain't overwhelmed. No, that don't, I ain't found a brother yet.
Okay, we're talking about problems. Why you might
All
not
right.
be getting any.
All right, why the brothers not getting some? Let's just call it like it is. Why the brother not getting hooked up is because women are overwhelmed. What does that mean?
Overwhelmed by life.
By life.
The kids getting the kids ready for school, the work, the stress of the job, the managing of the household affairs, the keeping the house clean, probably, and they say at least 70% of women are still in the traditional role. They've worked, they've done these other things, but they still come home and cook and maintain the household. Okay? So they're just kind of overwhelmed by life. They take the kids to school, they listen to the challenges, they do homework. There needs to be more sharing of responsibilities, right?
Okay.
But the number one reason is that they just feel kind of overwhelmed by life. And so my immediate response to that is, well, what can I get rid of? And I tell you one thing that I got rid of.
Cooking. Hello! I didn't have to go far for that one. I knew the answer to that. Cooking. Shut down the kitchen.
But no. Seriously, that didn't happen until the kids said we're all gone.
Yeah. They were grown.
And when I did cook, I learned that I could cook one meal that would last for several days. So I would not spend a lot of time in the kitchen.
Let me give the counterbalance to that. If she said, I'm too tired to have sex because I'm cooking, I said, Kentucky Fried Chicken is down the street. It's all good. I don't need you to cook. I know what Popeyes is and what Kentucky Fried.
I'll tell you something else.
What?
You know, when I said, you know what, this just cleaning up this house just doesn't work for me. It's stressing me out. What'd you say?
I said, let's get a housekeeper.
There you go.
I said, get a housekeeper.
Find the
Ooh,
solution.
there's brothers. You know what? If they got a problem or something is overwhelming them, you need me to take the kids to the school. I take the kids Didn't I take the kids sometimes to school?
We share.
Because I am trying to make sure.
You get attention.
Yes, sir.
And
Come on.
And I don't want to be all broke down. So if I'm all broke down and everything, you don't get attention.
I don't get no attention.
So we
And a brother need attention.
We talked about
I love you, Porgy Morris.
communication.
Yeah.
We talked about, here's the issue. Oh, what can we do to fix it? How can we lighten it?
So one of the things we want to say, if you might have just heard a pearl that was dropped, is that we found the problem. We talked about it rather than.
This is how this makes me feel.
Yeah, the weather withholding.
I'm out of time.
I'm out of time. It's too much going on.
The house is a mess, and I just can't handle it.
Right. We talked about it. We talked about everything. Communication. We got to get you folks who are married and in relationships talking to each other. It eliminates a lot of issues.
How you talk.
Oh, but first you got to start by talking.
Yes.
Okay. Second, you got to be mindful of how you talk. You never want to be
Accusatory.
well. Let's say you never want to be something that would emasculate the brother.
Oh.
Okay, I'm always thinking.
Okay.
I think for it like a man. I mean, I think,
okay, you are a man. So
I'm a man. I think
okay.
the brother don't want to be emasculated.
Okay.
Don't question my ability to. What was that lady said? Oh, we were asked to be judges at a dating game contest 2 Friday nights ago, And a lady they asked her, she was one of the contestants, tell us your best line to pick up a guy. This one lady said, I'm hiring. I'm looking for somebody who's a hard worker, who can fill a position. Fill a position. It was classic. Anyway, but a brother can fill a position. Okay, a brother feel like he can handle his own. Okay, and so that said, he can handle his own.
He can handle his own.
So that said, a brother says, "What do I need to do that you can't emasculate her?" We're talking about conversations.
Okay.
Yeah, don't emasculate and say, we've had this conversation with somebody too. Was that all you got? Oh no!
Okay, honey, let's not.
Oh no! Don't say
that's
that to a brother.
Okay,
that's off target. We gotta have this true conversation.
Being overwhelmed by life. Overwhelmed by life. Okay.
And a brother's position, Juan says, "Let me help you with some of that overwhelm."
Okay.
You want me to cook one night a week? Done. I don't cook, but I learned to cook if that were the issue. Well, but I just tell her, don't cook. I know where the Chinese food restaurant is, a takeout. I can do that. That's the problem of keeping us from getting it on. That ain't no problem. That ain't no problem.
Number 2.
All right, number 2.
Not fun anymore. Duty sex. How about that one?
That's a duty sex.
I found that in reading.
I just got to do it.
Duty sex.
Are you finished doing your business? We saw that on TV when lady said, you just said
or you get the tap on the shoulder.
Oh, no.
In bed.
Ooh, no. Brothers.
The wife is pretending really she's asleep.
Yes.
It's like,
And brothers, let me say this.
And then you tap her on it.
Oh,
no. What kind of relationship
let me handle that.
Okay.
You can't say this to the brothers.
Duty sex.
I got to say this to the brothers. Brothers, listen carefully. You can't be walking in there, no communication all day long, ain't sent them a text, have not sent a call, have not sent a rose, have not sent a letter, and then come in at night after she done worked all day, she done cooked the food, she took care of the kid, and then you come up there, you ready. What? Are you nuts? Are you crazy? You're nuts. That ain't. Look, if you want something at night, you got to start working on it in the morning. First thing, you better send her a note, send her a thought, let her know how good she look, tell her how much you love her. What can I do to help? Can I pick up the kids? You need me to bring the food home? I'll stop by some food place and get the food. Don't worry about it. You gotta be working on it. That tapping on the shoulder, not a good idea, because it's going to create animosity. It's going to create issues on her part that are going to create issues on your part.
Which takes us to number 3 on my list, which is I want tenderness.
That's right, Fred. Fred said, you are not accepting any excuses, are you? That's right. And look, Brother Tupal said, men will remove a roadblock in a minute. And I know I will. But we haven't had roadblocks. But I will say.
But did we get number 3?
Okay, go ahead.
That we want tenderness. If you are tender and sweet to me, that gets to the intimacy.
Okay.
Before the penetration.
All right. Okay. Let's talk about that. Intimacy versus.
Things like that.
That was good, baby.
Intimacy before penetration. How about that?
That was good. Okay. Intimacy versus sex. Page 115 in the book. By the way, if you don't have a book, what's wrong with you? What in the world is wrong with you? If you don't have this book and you married. In fact, I want y'all, here's what I want you to do. I want you to call my office tomorrow, 202-723-8863, 202-723-8863, 202-723-TUNE. I think that's it, TUNE. Anyway, I want you, I'm not holding it upside down. It's just because of the...
Well, why don't we turn the book upside down?
No, that's okay. It's okay.
Look,
just go to jollymarriage.com. But call our office and order not only copies for you and your significant other, 2 for you, 1 for you and 1 for your significant. Order a bunch of copies for some of your classmates, your co-workers, your siblings, your cousins, who you know are having marriage problems. Bless them with the book.
You know what? When the sex is good, you're much more pleasant.
Oh, yeah. I'm good. I'm a happy camper. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I mean, let me tell y'all something. Oh, Lord have mercy.
It handles a multitude of faults.
It take care, Lord, because I love you.
So tenderness is important.
Okay, so, page 115, intimacy versus sex. Women need intimacy. Women need intimacy. Men, okay, intimacy and security, critical. Men need sex and respect, critical. Now, women say, don't I need respect? If you got security, you respect it. You can't be secure if you're disrespected. Those two things are mutually exclusive. So we're going to get more people. Look, I got to get more people, married couples, having lots of great sex, because the Bible says the bed is undefiled, and that's part of the marriage process and part of the marriage program, and it should be.
So if you're having great sex, just tenderness, sweetness.
Try a little tenderness. You know, Otis Redding. Ooh.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead. Mm-hmm. He told you the secret. Try a little tenderness. Let's see. That's right. Somebody just said, I love that. Okay, somebody, but I would say something. Somebody just saw that book. Prepare your mind. I have the book. What page? 115. Page 115. What page is it on? And then she said, or he said, J. Lawrence Clark, I will order the book now to prepare for my next committed relationship. Good, because there is a chapter.
For not yet married.
The chapter number 11.
The very end.
At the end is a chapter on for those not yet married, a special edition, a special section for those not married. So you can make a thoughtful decision on who you will marry, and it'll give you some tips and some exercises.
Okay, let's get back to the list.
A 5-day test, a 30-day test.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, back to the list. So
all right, go back. Duty sex is not good. This should be enjoyable for both parties.
Yes. Right. And we want tenderness.
Want a little tenderness.
Okay, a little tenderness. Now,
here's a big one.
Here's a big one. Is kind of interesting and it's funky.
Yeah.
Okay. Yucky bodies, his and hers. Now, what does a yucky body mean? You say, so how do you tell your mate if they've got bad breath? If they got body odor? What do?
You talk. You nicely talk to them. You have a conversation. Look, the 4 F's.
Oh, you don't know how to bring it up. Come on, you don't. No.
Friendly, frank, fair, focused. Friendly.
I don't like the way you smell. Will you please go take a quick shower? It'll be worth your while. She would not have to look. She wouldn't have to tell me but one. You've been riding your bicycle. You smell gamey. Yeah. Oh, you smell gamey.
That's her word. You coming? You get what? I said what? I'm coming from my bike ride with a shower. She ain't got to beat me up about it. But we've had over the years. I say them onions you ate at breakfast at lunch ain't worth it for me. Why did you eat them?
Onions? I love
spring onions. What are they called? Whatever.
So I have to have water.
I said you gotta fix that. You gotta fix that. Okay. That is not.
No, Dee, you can't have onions with your meal. We're going out. I love onions. Okay.
All right. So.
Okay.
That's the conversation.
Open communication.
If something's not working for you, you don't have to. See, the problem is most people won't talk about it. They'll talk about behind their back. He had bad breath. They'll tell a girlfriend, he had bad breath. Or she was smelling. Or, come on, folks. Talk to each other. This is my wife. If I can't talk to her, who I'm going to talk to? I love her. This is my best friend. So we have to have conversations. And she'll tell me, you gamey. I say, I'm going to wash up. You ain't got to say it twice. Because I got to.
Wash up.
I'm motivated. You talk about what motivates the motivator?
I motivate him.
She motivates me.
And go get it together in a hurry.
Yeah. Like Speedy Gonzalez.
Okay,
Another one.
It hurts.
Oh, now we've never had that. So I don't know what to.
So.
Oh, you know what? One time when I had a bike accident. You remember I had a bike accident? And I hurt my mister? he was a little. I fell on the bike thing, and I said, "Mister, it's hurting." I said,
Not that one, Will. That's so cute. You're such a mister.
I kind of say, you know what?
Let's get back on track. That is totally humorous. I've never heard you say that before. That's
How you
so
like it?
cute.
You like that?
I like that. Aw.
But I told him to get well quick.
But when we say it hurts, in this case,
Yeah,
I'm talking
women.
about women
Yeah.
who have problems that they need to talk to the gynecologist about. But they need to be able to say to their mate, "It's uncomfortable for me tonight," or "Let us get some creams."
Okay.
And then if that doesn't work, then let me go to the doctor. But how do you talk about it? Okay, sweetie, let me get the olive oil out.
Yep. Vaseline. That's what we used to hear people talk about Vaseline, clear everything up. It's Vaseline.
You know what? I have to say this. My mom, I love my mom. We talked about everything. She said Vaseline is not a good birth control device. That's what they had in the country.
That's what the country birth control was. Vaseline. It didn't work.
It did not work well. My daddy was number 15 of 16 children.
That Vaseline
did not
didn't
work well. My mother was one of 8. Okay,
Right.
let's go back. Okay. So it hurts.
Yeah.
It hurts, and you have to be able to say, "Sweetie, it hurts."
Yep.
And it's not you, because sometimes I think if you say that it hurts,
They take it. A man could take it personally.
how would the man take that?
He would take it that it hurts because of him, and you're saying that's not the reason. It's a female issue. So men, listen, don't get upset. Don't
You have
flip
to
out.
say, that hurts. It's a little dry. You need to show a little more tenderness.
Okay.
Well, let's do this together with some oils and Vaseline and
So
be creative.
Be creative, but that again, communication.
Mm-hmm.
If you have an open and honest communication, and you're talking to your significant other, and you're talking lovingly and caringly and kindly, it makes it just smooths along the relationship. So in so many ways. Look, we got to come back to this one. Our time is up, and we got more to talk about.
No, our time is not up.
Yes, our time is up.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
So we can't do. We'll have to come back to it. If you want me to,
part
if
two?
you want us to do part 2, send us a note. Now we're gonna ask you to send us a note, or send us an email, or send us a Facebook message. We want more. Part 2. We got more. She got the whole thing, a bunch of the things that we need to talk about.
This next one.
Oh, the next one.
Don't say it. Don't
say
say
it yet. This is a cliffhanger. It's a big one though. It's a big one. Mess up a lot of marriages, a lot of sex lives. So. Get the book. Go to jollymarriage.com. Get multiple copies. Get copies for everybody. We want to be shipping this book out to everybody around the world.
Christmas gifts.
And get it because we want to save marriages. We wrote this book to save 1 million marriages, enhance 1 million marriages, and help 1 million marriages. So that's what we want to do. Somebody already said they want part 2. I know that's right. All right, so we're going to do part 2. Thank you, Karen Denise Smith. This is great. Do me a favor. Hit the love thing. Love that. I want the little love things over in the corner. And I want you to share it with your friends, your family members. I want the smiley faces. I want you to tell Lottie Dottie and everybody 9 o'clock Monday night. There you go. Thank you for some love. We see the loves coming up. There you go.
Thank you.
And share this. Make sure. I thank y'all. This woman I love. We've been married for 34 years. Been married for 34, but together almost 39 years. And I still got the hots for her. You can have the same in your relationship. You can have hots, no argue. We don't argue. Haven't had an argument in 30 plus years because we learned the secrets. Get the book. It will help you. Thank y'all for your time.
We learn the secrets and we use them.
We do use them.
Implementation.
And we're gonna have a marriage event online. With so many
We're still
people
trying
around.
to figure it out.
People have said, I can't get to DC for the marriage seminar. We're going to do it virtually. So everybody can join from the comforts of their home. Do you like that? We'll do that.
Comfort and privacy.
See of their home. All right.
Jolly out.
Jolly out. Love y'all. God bless you. Bye.